Hey, I'm Michaela Steiner.
I'm Stacy Castro from Freedom High School,
And I'm here at Busch Gardens
to give you the terrifying and gruesome details,
bone-chilling coverage
behind Howl O Scream. Now let's see what Howl O Scream has for us this year. Have you ever been to the Trans World Haunt show that they do? And if so, have any of their ideas inspired you to use them in this haunted house?
We've actually been to several. There are many haunted attraction shows around the country and even around the world. And we have been to several of them. And basically what it is, it's all the people who sell to the haunt industry. And we go there to find out, what's new and what's exciting. And I think I've been pretty much the last 12 years.
Great. What inspires you to create all these new attractions?
Well, with Howl O Scream, we're really trying to find different ways to scare people. So the best way to find out what scares people is to ask them. We do focus groups throughout the course of the year. We also, I'm here every night of the event, and you'll sometimes see me near the end of a haunted house listening to what people say as they leave. And if they say something is really scary, then we know, okay, that works. And if they're saying something doesn't work as well, then we know to change that.
What inspired this year's theme?
Well, what we've basically done is we've taken the dark side of the gardens, which was something that started last year, and we've discovered that the gardens have a lot of dark corners, and each year we're going to try to turn around a different corner and find something new. For example, this year we discovered the trickster.
What made you want to direct?
Well, I started actually as a performer, and I've done directing and writing as an offshoot of that. And what ended up happening was my certain opportunities became available, and I realized that as a director I could continue to inspire people or scare people or enlighten people depending on what the event is. Now, of course, for Howl O Scream it's all about the scare. But I found a way that I could do it and do it on a much broader scale, that I can get a lot of people involved, and I have a much bigger palette to paint on here at Howl O Scream.
We want to know who designs all of your set stage. Do you bring in people from the outside world, or do your own employees build the sets?
Actually, what we do is we come up with the concepts, we come up with the ideas, and we write what is called a venue flow. Now, the venue flow is kind of like a script for the haunted house, but it includes all of the lighting ideas and the sound ideas and the scenic ideas, costume and makeup ideas as well. Our costume and makeup designs are done in-house. They're done by part of our team. The scenic designs are done through a team of designers that we work with both internally and externally, and then the actual construction is done by outside companies that we hire just for Howl O Scream.
Now let's see what it takes to be a scarer. During the audition process, the scarers hide behind the scare wall. And an employee walks in front of the wall, and the scarers can do anything they possibly can to scare the employee. However, there's one thing they cannot do. They cannot touch a guest. And this is the one rule they must follow during Howl O Scream and even during the audition. So if somebody were to come here for Howl O Scream, when they buy merchandise, does it help next year's Howl O Scream?
Absolutely. We actually have fans that will come to the shop and every year look for their souvenir t-shirt or their core basic t-shirt. And so we always make sure that every year we have a shirt that has all the houses on it and then all the scare zones or the horde kind of idea on it. So that way every year when they come to get that particular shirt. This year we don't have it in yet, but we're actually going to feature a 13-year shirt, which is going to have all of our previous taglines and themes from the past 13 years. So that one will probably be a big seller for that type of crowd as well.
And then when your department hears about the new theme for the year, what is the immediate thing that you guys look out and set out to do?
Oh, we start planning. We get the ball rolling. For merchandise, everybody kind of pushes to get the theme as quickly as they can, but we have to get the theme as quickly as we can because we set up the shop so early. And like I said, with some of the pieces, it could take a little bit longer to get them in, so that's the push for us, is to really get everything here on time for the event. So we always set out to really make this presentation bigger and better than it was last year. This year we're featuring our stock room, which is Trickster's Lair.
Let's go into Trickster's Lair.
And also the glow room back there was previously a dressing room, so we really tried to do something a little different this year, and next year you never know what we're going to come up with. It can get a little scary.
And when do you guys get the theme for the next year? Like when do you guys start planning?
We actually don't get the theme as early as you would think. It takes about 3 months to plan something like this. Usually what we do is we get an idea of the theme before we get the finalized package, and from that idea we kind of stem a few pieces that we know will kind of hold steadfast and true, and then we go back, and whenever we get the DNA we tweak that a little bit, and then whenever we see the commercial we tweak it a little more, and then we kind of just go back and keep refining the process until setup, and then that's the icing on the cake. And even today we're still going back and tweaking a couple of pieces just to make sure that everything is exactly what we want to convey for Howl O Scream.
Guys, that was so scary and amazing. I can't wait till you guys go see it. You have to go see it. I'm so coming back for this.
So now that we've showed you all that Howl O Scream has to offer, it's your turn to come check it out for yourselves on select nights from September to October. And that's all from Freedom High School. I'm Michaela Steiner.
Come play in my garden.